no salary, no income. Okay, I don't have a good clothes, I don't have a proper uniform to go to schools. I can't afford to buy my textbook, and I can't afford to pay my tuition fees. But what I believe was, I will one day become one person. Okay, so I was just a small child. What I did was like, I trust in our God. I trust in God, and I trust in myself. Okay, so that's why with that faith in myself, I keep giving my efforts in my studies. So even though my mom couldn't pay my tuition fees, I used to become first in my class. Okay. So what I did was like, I used to work in somebody's field, morning and afternoon. Morning before I go to school, and after school I work in the field, and I earn money and I pay my tuition fees. That's how I was brought up. So today, what I am is all because of my mother, and the other thing is because I have faith in the God who never fails me, and I have faith in myself. If I don't have faith in myself, I won't give my time, my efforts in my studies. Since I believe in myself, I believe that I will become one day, even though I started from such a humble family. And with God's help, today I'm standing here in front of you, and then could give you this kind of exaltation. Why I am narrating such story is because I strongly believe if you believe in yourself, you will become a scientist, you will become a great person in your life. Every great person in life are full of struggles, okay? So, life is about struggles, but how you see life is what is important. If you see, why all these things are happening to me always, and then you keep complaining, then you won't become any person. But if you say, difficulties are part of life, okay? Difficulties are part of life, I must face it, and I must overcome it. Then you will win anything in your life. See, Abraham Lincoln, it was said from log cabin to White House. Log cabin means ting hanga uma, ting hanga pa na White House galut in it. How he becomes one of the most famous presidents of USA, America, because he have faith in God, and he believed in himself, and with that life full of struggle, he keep pushing. Okay, when life is too difficult, he keep pushing, and finally he reached that goal. Okay, so I won't speak much, and I would also thank you to brother and Sayboy. Yeah, brother Stanley Sayboy and his beloved wife, Koinu. I think this is one of the dreams that I have. And then today I am quite blessed to be part of this. And I was surprised when I came in, I mean, numbers of children standing. I would say you are lovely angels. Okay. Yeah. You are I was surprised coming in, and then lovely angels standing and giving me such cheer of joy. I was so surprised, and I highly appreciated Brother Andy and his wife for taking up such a noble cause. I would say a noble cause, and God will really bless. And this is what I keep saying. My organization's motto is changing life, changing destinies. You change someone's life, and you change his or her destiny. When someone becomes Kengtha, unless he or she is paying pa, they are destined to go to hell. But someone, when they are paying pa, they will go to heaven. Okay. Same way, when a child is holding this pen, that child will never hold gun. Okay. When a child is holding a pen, that child will never become someone who is anti-social element. You will become a responsible, conscious citizen. That is something which I strongly believe. And you are changing this life, this person's life, and you are changing our community. Our that's what I strongly believe, and that's some same thing I'm doing. I've been helping out the children who are in relief camp. I have sent numbers of girls for nursing studies. We raise funds and then we sponsor them. Numbers of girls we have sent them for 11, 12 and graduation, degree course. And we have sent numbers of our young people for skills training, and they are now working. So what I believe is by doing this, I am making our nation or our community a better community. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
Kuya Jean-Michel,